Hey Soumya. All right, let's do a energy checkup on him. Let's see what is going on in his mind. Now, I'm not sure if you don't want to get back with him why you're still thinking about him, but this is a common problem. So I totally understand. See, right now I feel like the energy checkup on him is yes, you can be with him, he will be loyal to you. There is confidence in the relationship that he will put in. There is a happy family and financial stability as well. But he will also explore options along with just being with you. He will be exploring options, other people who are good, who are bad. He will still not always be only committed to you. He will have 10 other people always involved, right? And that's why the whole thing that you are not with him is because universe and God is trying to protect you, because you're meant to something, you're meant for something better and amazing, because you're slowly developing your confidence. Now as you're going to Mauritius back, as your time is nearing to head back, you are being just guided by the universe just to test if you are going to just stand your ground or again fall back to this person, right? And I feel you are again falling back to him. So I feel, see, if you want, things can work out, okay, Soumya, but this guy is not consistent. He has issues with commitment, and he will always not make you feel like a priority. And I don't think any woman wants to be in a relationship with a man who's not making her feel like she's the priority, right? So the energy check-in is yes, things can still work out, but only if he chooses to be with you, which is not doing. He's still having options to check, and he is trying to explore those options. So why bother? Tell yourself that this is happening because I'm headed back to the place that I came from, and that's why my mind is thinking all of these things. If I was always in India, then I would just think, plan, plot, see how to trigger him and leave. But now that the time is coming to just go back where he also is there, that is a human tendency that you're feeling naturally drawn. Okay, so get over it. All right. I hope that helps. It's a pretty straightforward, short and sweet message, but I hope it helps you. Exactly on time, I finished the call. Okay, 1 second. That is my sister. Okay. Lots of love. Take care, Soumya. Bye bye. Hey, spiritual knowledge, am I audible? I guess you're on my phone as well, so maybe the sound will come there. Okay, I put it down. Okay, I am not in my what you say best of what you say face, but I'll still turn my camera on because I don't like reading. It's like I had put some cream and a little bit of Vaseline, so I just removed lipstick and stuff. I have put this thing. Look at my hair. No strength in them. Anyways, you're like a family, so I'm not thinking much on it. By the way, how did you come across this question? Because I was going to appreciate you for coming up with such question, and of course, I was going to say thank you for letting me know that I was able to, kind of pick up your shadow energies really well. Okay. Uh, Really, but I feel that kind of a disconnect is at times really required, It makes you feel a lot better, right? Sometimes, because even I feel like taking a break from all the world and just maybe just sleep at home. So, firstly, I want to thank you because, of course, you kind of appreciated and also told me something that was relatable to you. Very few people do that, and you always have done that, right? Continuously you keep giving me feedback that helps me also tune into your energies well. Yes, you told me fear of abandonment 1 year ago, and I'm realizing it now in therapy. Okay, all right. Now, I what I like the most about you, spiritual knowledge, is that you're blending something that works spiritually, which is maybe tarot readings and stuff. On the other side, you're also taking help from a therapist, and you are maintaining balance in taking only the positives from both, and finding your way through it. It's not like you're trying to compare, it's not like you're trying to be skeptical, it's not like you're trying to see which one is best, but you're taking the help of both and benefiting from it. So kudos to that. Okay. uh yeah, I mean that is necessary because of course when you talk to a therapist, I feel taking a therapy is not something that you should do only when you are in trouble. You can also have a therapist like a regular, once in a month dental checkup, that like once in 6 months people take dental checkup. I don't. I'm afraid of dentists. But similarly, people should have these, some things like how to have those etiquettes at a very young age. These kind of subjects need to be in school, or maybe for people like us or anyone who needs to understand how to live life. These lessons should be taught at a very early stage, right? I don't know when that will happen in our country, but any which ways, let us be that change, right? So I feel like you're saying both stuffs are helpful in their own place. Exactly, cool. Okay, so I have your cards and they are like kind of all over the place. All over the place in the sense like a lot of up and down energy is seen here. Okay, because I'm seeing that you have like Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Sun. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords energy. So, see, I want to answer this with a lot of honesty, okay? Because I know what's kind of, um, you know, coming through for you. It's not very, very dark. Just feel like it's very, um, what do you say? जो किसी भी human being को हो सकता है kind of a thing, right? So I feel this is something that I picked up maybe a year ago. That is the reason that I saw it first before you kind of saw it yourself, right? Because it is a thing that even me as a human being can relate, and maybe I have had those experiences a little earlier than you had, right? Now, firstly, I'm just not going to explain every card like I do, though I have my cards here. Without cards, I never read. But this will be a slightly different reading because I have a lot of downloads, okay? So, first thing is, I feel somewhere your shadow energy always begins in your mind, right? So it is giving me a vibe that with this card, there's a part of you that overthinks. I am visible, right? Why don't I see myself on camera? Okay, I can. I was behind in the stream. Okay, so I'm just trying to tell you that there's a part of you that overthinks a lot late at night. keeps replaying a lot of conversations that you have with people, or there are a lot of what ifs, what if this would happen, or what if that would happen, or what if the thing that have things that have happened in the past would happen differently, right? So you don't always show this to others. You appear very, very, क्या word है उसके लिए, I don't know, composed, like very reserved, and sometimes your thoughts can become very, very heavy. Okay, so your mind is not at peace, like shanti nahi hai doesn't mean you are going crazy or mental, not that. Okay, I'm just trying to say that it is 24 into 7 working, right? And you keep blaming yourself for things that are, let's say, not always in your control or not fully in your control, right? So there's that small little fear, I feel, that you keep asking yourself, what if I mess up, what if I lose something important? So I want you to know, coming to this card, that this is not your weakness. This is coming from a lot of care, because you didn't get that kind of care. You are feeling like you should kind of give it to someone else, or it is also vice versa, that since you have not had a lot of care in your life coming in from whatever xyz people, now you want that care because you understand its importance, right? And with the wheel of fortune here, I see that your life has gone through a lot of sudden shifts, a lot of ups and downs. You feel like right now okay, someone does not want you to listen this, but again, it's like almost things are in your hand but it goes away, right? 99% तक आया है लेकिन 100% बिना हुए चला गया है, right? So this is because this happened basically because you had to work on this shadow side of yours, where you have to understand to trust the change in your life, right? Because I feel that one unresolved issue in your life is where you don't have that, what do you say, trust through towards changes in happening in your life, right? So it feels like you're a part of you feels that stability can be taken away any moment, it is temporary, right? So you try to emotionally kind of, yes, repeated theme hai exactly. So it's like, you are always trying to, what do you say, tell yourself that कुछ तो बुरा होने वाला है, right? You're always afraid of that. So you start preparing yourself for some kind of loss even when things are going well. And this is making you fall into the same patterns again and again, where you are kind of नॉट रिलैक्सिंग इन जॉय, राइट? तो जो तुम्हारी ज़िंदगी में खुशियाँ भी चल रही है ना, उनको भी तुम ऐसे पूरे खुशी के साथ जी नहीं पा रही हो, राइट? यू बिकॉज़ तुमको ऐसा लगता है, अरे मैं बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हो जाऊँगी तो और कुछ गलत हो जाएगा मेरे साथ, राइट? सो इट जस्ट फील्स लाइक यू हैव दैट सेंस ऑफ फीलिंग वेयर यू कंटिन्यूअसली हैव दैट अर्ज कि पप्पा कुछ बुरा ना हो जाए। मेरे दिमाग में बस कंटिन्यूअसली वही चलते रहता है। Right, and the next thing is, I somewhere feel you have to emotionally be very, 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 very strong. Okay, because it is not a thing where life is going to be same start to end, it is going to be like this, right? So I feel like you have not understood this part well, like, but वो accept करने time lag jata hai, right? So I feel this is another strong, what do you say, part of that shadow side or whatever, that you want to have that control, right? So you want that control through holding on to certain things. You hold on to people, you hold on to emotions, you hold on to, and there are dogs barking out at this time, so you hold on to loyalty, and you don't get that from people. There is also a part of you where a lot of, my god, that sound is really irritating. I don't want to use reiki at this point of time, otherwise I would just put some symbols. But anyways, god, please. Okay, so did god just listen to me? Okay, they went away. Sometimes I feel like God is walking with me somewhere. Anyways, magic, right? Right now they were barking. I just said, God, please take them away. And they went away. Wow, I am a child of God. Anyways, so someone is watching this. I guess another person is watching this, and they might be like, oh, she's not a tarot reader. She should go in the Bollywood or maybe Hollywood. So, see. the thing that I was trying to say is you are trying to hold on to versions of yourself that are no longer necessary, right? Because I feel you hold on to people not because you're possessive, but because you kind of feel very unsafe, right? That if I lose myself or I lose that control in my life, I might lose love, I might lose that value, I might lose a lot of security. And that's why your situations end up increasing more because you're constantly thinking about these things. The next thing I feel is with this card, inner conflict, right? So different parts of you want different things. One part wants peace, another wants growth, another wants validation, um, another wants something else, maybe like just be quiet and walk away, right? So all of these things can create a lot of frustration and make you feel a lot scattered, right? Even when you are feeling very much capable and intelligent, you may feel like you're all over the place. Correct? So that's something that you have to work upon again. I don't know if this is making sense right now to you, but I'm trying to just link in with the cards and the downloads that I get. With the Eight of Cups here, I feel this is the card where, walking away. It's like one thing that you don't understand is when to walk away emotionally, right? So if you understand this issue will be resolved where you understand when to detach from people in terms of emotions, in terms of getting attached, in terms of emotionally investing, right? Because you keep lingering around those energies because you are very, 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 see, I don't know if you accept this, but I strongly feel that you are very, very, very romantic. At your soul level, you are very romantic. So what happens is you believe in a lot of emotional, what do you say, depth, connections, and a lot of things, which is really good. But it also means that sometimes you kind of hope that the other people will also meet your expectations, right? Even when they can't, you just keep hoping that they will. So the shadow here is not like loving too much. I feel like it's not choosing yourself soon enough. It's like you choose other people and have expectations that they will love you because you yourself cannot uh, walk away from people on an emotional level. You feel like they will also not walk away, and that brings you into a situation where you have heartbreak or a lot of things, right? So I just want to tell you, with the Ace of Swords being the beautiful card here, that this is the turning point where you have to face your truth very, very gently, but very clearly. It's like once you allow yourself to kind of tell what you truly want without over explaining, without justifying, without anything at all, without second thought, it will cut through like this sword. It will just cut through like fog, right? Like a sword that is cutting the fogs. Correct? So it just gives me a vibe that, somewhere in the clouds, it's like everything is blurred, you are in between, you're not understanding what to do, but you have a sword in your hand and you are just ऐसे 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 करके थोड़ा थोड़ा clouds को ऐसे दूर. It's technically not possible, but that is the image that I have in my mind. Okay, so try doing that, because your healing will definitely begin when you stop negotiating. Okay, it's like you intuitively know what you have to do, but you still keep telling yourself that no, maybe it is my thought and maybe it's not the reality. So don't second guess your intuition. And if you are able to relate, and like you're saying that you cannot walk away emotionally, then definitely you already know what you're doing, right? Now, coming to the last card, which is the Sun. So I feel the good news is here, where you are definitely moving towards a lot of clarity and emotional freedom. You're learning to leave behind those emotional patterns that drain you a lot, with a lot of maturity. Okay, it is like your heart is now not closing, but it is evolving, it is in a progress, right? So it feels that you should not let yourself have that feeling that, oh, there's some problem with me and I'm seeking help. It should be like, yeah, I know I was not well, so I had no option, I had to go to the doctor. Now I feel fine. Similarly, yeah, I know my life is absolutely fine, but I want to make it more better. So I'm just going to a tarot reader or a therapist so that I know the purpose and I live my life to the fullest rather than just living it because God has given me something called as breath. Right? So I feel your soul is slowly shifting from survival to presence, which is happening at this time. Um, I feel this should happen at a very early stage for everyone as a child when you go to school. But if it is happening now, also it is fine. Everyone have our own fate. Each one of us have our own fate, right? So I feel your shadow work is not always about fixing yourself. All right. I feel like your shadow work is about releasing that guilt, softening a little control, and trusting that being happy is not a punishment, right? So keep telling yourself that. Okay. And of course, someone could be spying on you right now, is what I feel, because Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck is looking at me. See, one last thing is you have to just understand the fact that your awareness is already ahead of your healing. Okay. It's like your soul knows that. I don't know when I heard this, and I don't remember whom I said hearing this, but it has struck me on such a level that I'm using this example everywhere. It's like, your soul already knows what it wants and your body is just following. I guess I was trying to interpret a dream for myself, and I read this and it definitely hit me on a different level, because I'm having those experiences right now and I don't understand why, but my soul does. And this body does not understand. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm scaring you with this thing, but again, I feel your awareness is already ahead of your healing. So maybe this message found you now. And I want to give you a big round of applause, because nobody has asked me such question ever. It felt like I am totally reading for some spiritual realm sitting in the clouds in between angels and people. You gave me that vibe. So thank you. I've never read like this before for anyone. This was my first time, but not first time doing a tarot reading, but for such a question. I don't know if it helped. I'm just going to pull an angel card for you to close with. I don't know if Juhi, you are here. Juhi, are you here? And thank you again. Uh, oh, Young Buddha, you have sent for a short read. Thank you so much. और देखो, तुमने सवाल भी ऐसा पूछा है जिसमें आई डिड स्पीक अ लिटिल बिट अबाउट एंजल्स एंड आई फील लाइक गॉड इज विथ मी, एंड एक्चुअली ये एक ही कैटेगरी में एंजल रीडिंग भी आती है, दूसरे कैटेगरीज में नहीं आती है. Have a yes or no question on your mind as well, spiritual knowledge, because I feel like इसमें थोड़े yes or no cards भी है. So in case अगर एक yes or no card आता है, तो you should know for what it is coming out. Okay, so till I shuffle, have some question on your mind. If you're not sure and I'm about to pull the card, pause the video for a while, think of a question and play it. Okay, और yes or no नहीं आया तो ठीक ही है. Let's see. आज cards क्यों नहीं आ रहे? Angels just want me to work hard, I guess. Too. Oops, yes or no तो नहीं आया, unlikely आया है, और bottom of the deck is peaceful resolution. So I feel when it comes to the shadow work or whatever you're trying to accomplish, there is a peaceful resolution for sure. You just have to keep faith. This card says unlikely. I don't know what question you asked. If you tell me, I can guide you in a better way as to how you can take this message. But if you're okay and if you're not moved or worried as to, oh no, I asked this question and it says unlikely, um, then only share it with me. But if you're okay with this answer and you feel like, yeah, I can accept it, it's fine if you don't. Okay. So, unlikely, this says the situation you have asked about is unlikely to occur as you're imagining it. There may be a different version of events that will take place. Of course, shadow work is not something expected, right? If we have to relate this with your question, I'll try and explain myself that it's not like everything will happen as you imagine, right? There are series of events that will happen that your maybe therapist or I tell, and you will experience those things at a later stage, right? At the same time, there may be different versions of events that will take place, or it may be that what you have asked about is simply not in your highest greatest good. Place your focus on an alternative possibility. Oh my god, what is this? Open your eyes to different opportunities. Be willing to experience a unique and more uplifting outcome than what you have planned for yourself. So you may be just working or looking at this particular situation as, I want to get out of this because I have been practicing and I have been taking therapy and all of that. So I just want to accomplish that goal. I want to feel like, wow, I have worked on all of my shadow side and I am done with the energetic stuff and I'm all set. You may feel that, but you may actually come out of this therapy or with my readings, whatever feels right to you, in a more benefited manner. Like you went there just to have that issues resolved when it comes to shadow work, but you may come out understanding many issues that you didn't even know you had, and you have worked on them already, and you're more ready and prepared for the outside world, right? So this is something that you can connect it with. All righty. Young Buddha, you can drop your question. Spiritual knowledge, I'll just do one question for Young Buddha, a short question, and then I can do your short question. Is it okay? Because Young Buddha also sent in the payment. So till you send, just I take like short questions, so it's not going to be a lot of time. Is this time comfortable for everyone, guys? I'll come live at this time. If it is, it works for all of you all. I'll try and ask Juhi also if she's here. Thank you so much for understanding. You can type your question and keep ready, because I know it's 12 for us in India. Jillian asked me for a hug. It was a long hug. What was she thinking during and after? Oh my. Nice. Young Buddha. I hope you're able to hear me, Young Buddha, and you're not at a place where there's a lot of noise. It takes a lot of time to type, but I still try to type at the earliest. I just type the whole message on my WhatsApp. Then I take parts of it and I copy paste here on the YouTube chat because I can only send 200 letters. That's kind of a big thing. Anyways, okay, if you can hear me well, that's good. What was she thinking? Young Buddha. Well, what is going on in your life? This woman is definitely having, I would not say LOVE, but I would definitely say LUST for you. Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this. Bottom of the deck is the devil card. So maybe she's a little toxic. She could have some codependency issues and she may get a little toxic for you over a period of time. But right now, when it comes to your question, she was definitely giving you a hint that she wants to get more closer to you because you have got the Knight of Wands card. So she is literally seeing you in bed. So it is giving me a vibe of bang bang boogie boogie. If you understand, you understand. Like if you know what I mean, you know what I mean, right? I cannot be more direct than this. With the Queen of Wands, I feel like she's very highly attracted to you. She's having a lot of passion for you. At the same time, she was thinking in a way that I want this kind of man in my life. I am just amazed by his personality. And now this is making you smile, I know that, but the cards are like that, so I'm just not making it up. She is looking at you as a person whom she definitely wants in her life, no matter you are committed elsewhere, no matter you are like, there are some people like this, okay? And I don't know what to say, but it's definitely up to them and up to you. It is giving me a strong vibe that she wants a future with you. She would also want to have a baby with you in the future because the page is here. She trusts you more than anyone else. There's a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of desire to keep meeting you, go on a date with you. You will have subtle hints coming from this person where you see that she is just touching you or trying to be around you for some reason, and you'll keep wondering, why did she do that? Please don't wonder. That is because she is literally wanting you to ask her out. Now, if you should do that or not is a different question. I'm not asking you to pay, but I'm just telling you that it is totally a different story. Okay. So, I feel she seems to be a pretty nice woman, very confident, very, very independent, someone who knows what she wants, someone who knows where her happiness lies in, and someone who lives life without regrets, just like me, but not the other part. Okay, so I feel, in case you're interested, you can definitely go ahead. She was just giving you subtle hints that she definitely adores you, she likes you, and there's a lot of physical attraction for sure. I'm not going to say anything on an emotional level because honestly, emotions are not seen right now, but a lot of intimacy is coming in through the reading. So she was trying to definitely point you at something so that in future you guys can have that cozy little time with each other. Okay, I don't know if I oversaid or over explained, but I hope this helps. Young Buddha. Just because the reading was very happy, I'm going to give you a yes or no. Sometimes I'm like this, guys. Please don't mind and don't be like, you gave him yes or no. Why can't I ask? Yeah, sometimes I give bonus. It's fine. I just need to feel that intuitively. Yes, you can ask young Buddha. I am a little happy after this reading. I don't know. Oh God. Now that's a little spooky. What did you exactly do? Did she see my response? Oops, no, she didn't. I don't know. So sad. Seven of Wands. You gotta know. Anyways, I gave you that little bonus, so I hope it helps, young Buddha. Lots of love. You made my day today. This is your second time taking a reading. Okay, keep me posted. Let me know if something happens between you guys. Lots of love. Take care and have a great day. I know it's not about to be night there. It's 12:05 a.m. here. Lots of love. Take care, young Buddha. And back to spiritual knowledge. I should have known. My hand was itching today. So I thought maybe I will get a few bucks. Thank you guys. I love you all. Why am I so hyper romantic that, oh no, what is this? Am I reading it correctly? So you accept the fact that what I said that you are romantic? लक्ष्मी जी आई है, लक्ष्मी जी की कृपा। मैं रोज सुबह उठ के ना, I don't know if everyone in India does this. I mean, we guys should be doing it. Not just people in India, anyone can do it. But it is like the culture we follow, right? So as soon as I wake up, it's been just 3 days I'm doing this. I'm just looking at my hands. Of course, there's a lot of darkness in the room. I don't like light because it strains my eyes. But I always open my hands like this and I say the mantra Karagre Vasate Lakshmi. I don't know if anyone does that, but please do it. I'm not going to say because it is giving me good results. I'm just saying it because I want to start my day with, being spiritual and end my day with being spiritual. So if there is a specific mantra to say in the morning, usually that people say to get a lot of abundance and money in their life, I'm just inviting God and I be like, let this day make me uh, feel happy and feel very much at peace. Now my peace is directly proportional to money, that God knows. So I ask for peace. Anyways, so why am I so hyper romantic that I get desperate, blind, and impractical? What can help me? All right. I know that I'm very much hopeful that someone will love me, and it never happened for me yet. These people just left me drained with nothing good for myself. Oh, that really hit me. One second, I'm going to just ask uh, Juhi to join. One second, I'll just write it down here so that in between the reading, if she comes in, she knows she's next. Some people directly ping me on WhatsApp. Okay, so let's see, why does this happen to you? See, you are very hyper romantic and you get very blind and practical and all of those things that you're saying. Okay. But it is kind of giving me a vibe that this is how people in love usually are. So, don't blame yourself, right? Spiritual knowledge. I feel like nothing right now is something like coming specific for you so that you can get help, because there is nothing wrong in being hyper romantic. Okay, yes, I understand the other part where you feel like you're being very desperate, blind, and impractical. That's not the case. That is just because you have a very good heart. Trust me, it's like people with good heart always have problems in, uh, you know, what do you say? I'm not going to say saying no, because I have a good heart. I have had problem for years for not saying no, but now, in spite of having a good heart, I eventually learned to say no, right? So I'm just going to tell you that people who have a lot of love for others, people who know the value of love and every other emotion, in fact, not just love. I don't think you are just all about love and romance, spiritual knowledge. I also feel like you're a hopeless romantic, because it is like when someone is angry, you want to make sure that they are calm. You want those people to smile, laugh, be bubbly, and be very nice, and you will go to any extent to make sure that they are fine, right? Now, if a person is very angry at you, you will do this. If a person is crying because of you, you will try and kind of console them, but at the same time you will also feel a lot of guilt, as if everything is because of you, and you make it all about yourself. Why? Because as a child, all these things that you're doing for others are the things that you didn't get. Now, when I say this to some people, they don't like it, because it kind of takes them back to the trauma that they already have been through, right? But here I'm not reminding you of what you went through. I have not seen your journey, but based on the cards, it feels like that you felt a lot of imbalance as a child growing up. Now, that imbalance could be in any form. It could be love from parents, it could be understanding issues, it could be something else, XYZ, right? It could just be that comparison issues, anything, right? Or not feeling worthy about yourself, correct? So I feel that's why you feel very blind and impractical, because people with a lot of emotions are really good, okay? It doesn't mean they are impractical. It's, see, we all have our two sides, right? Feminine and masculine, correct? Similarly, we all have emotions and mindset and whatever logic, right? Now, some people are logically very high, some people are emotionally very high. Now, I am a person who is very emotionally high, my husband is very logically high, correct? Similarly, you have to accept the fact that you're emotionally very high person. That's what I said. Look at the situation with a different perspective. Take it like a boon for yourself, not a curse, right? You are thinking you're blind and impractical, right? Why not think that you are very desperate for love and emotions? Just turn the words, right? You're not impractical. Now, just because I have a lot of emotions and I have this habit of loving people and having that reciprocity, doesn't mean that practical side is not existing in me. I just don't give importance to that, right? Because I don't feel being practical always has helped me as a person. Similarly, there could be other people who use logic because they feel like, what is the use of wasting time and energy when you know you're emotionally drained? Just be practical about this fact, right? So it is all dependent on a person's choice that we make, and it is all dependent on how a person has been brought up. Similarly, I feel you have to start asking at times that not why question, but accept the fact that I know that I'm hyper romantic and I am very desperate to have love in my life, and I am very emotional person, and I'm okay with that. Okay, instead of saying I am desperate, blind, and impractical, say I'm desperate for love and very, very emotional. That's it. Accept it the way it is, right? Don't try to change this fact, because nothing on earth will help you change it. You are being programmed like that, you are manufactured like that, right? You can do a little bit of improvements, but your name or your soul cannot be changed. Correct? Try to refine it, define it, do whatever, but not literally change it, correct? So be hopeful in life, look at everything with a positive perspective. With temperance energy, try and stay balanced, okay? Accept the fact that you have emotions and your logic in your hands, okay? And you're just trying to have a balance of both. And the third thing is, accept the fact that, see, justice is a card of karmic deeds, past life, everything. So accept that there is a cause and effect for everything, and your life will seem much more easier. Okay. बाप रे, आज बहुत ही ज्ञान दिया मैंने स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज को। स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज को ज्ञान देते देते मेरा भी ज्ञान बढ़ने लगा है ना? मेरा पति ये सब सुना होगा तो ही विल बी लाइक, ये क्या बात कर रही है, कहाँ से आई है ये औरत। Wonderful read, she says. Thank you so much, spiritual knowledge. Thanks for just dropping by. Like 10 to 11 15 के बीच में मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि 9:30 to 11:30 के बीच में मैं कभी भी डिनर करती हूँ, कोई रीडिंग के लिए आएगा तो क्या करूँगी। But then you sent in the reading exactly after I had my dinner and I enjoyed reading for you. Hey, I love you too, Resh. What's up? I have seen three messages on my phone. I have not checked them yet. I will check them now. Juhi, are you here? I don't know if Juhi is here. जूही का एक शॉर्ट रीड है। पानी पीने की आदत। वेट अ सेकेंड गाइस। The best gift that my husband has ever bought me is bought a sipper. Since then, I barely have headache issues. I just said that because I just can't tolerate myself or get myself out when I have headache. I just dropped by to say this. He. Okay, girl. I'm just waiting for Juhi. I'm so happy now. I don't know why. Okay, let me check your message and join you in your happiness. If Juhi joins the stream, well and good. Ooh, what is this? What am I seeing, Resh? What did I just see? What is this picture? See, I'm a person who does not like pink. I'm sorry, I'm breaking many girls' hearts here. It's like, yeah, I mean, that's the color. I like it. As a kid, I loved it. Of course, you may ask, why is my zipper in pink color? Because there's blue in it. Okay. And that's because my husband has got it. So, no, color doesn't really matter. Love does. But what I'm trying to say here is this reminds me of one of my best, bleh, not best, ex best friends that I had. Remember, Ish, the one who snatched my best friend from me, or maybe he left by himself. I really don't care. You reminded me of that lady at this time. And today, if I dream about her, you are going to be responsible, right? Like she literally looks like almost like her, just that maybe a little bit of lips are refined. Oh my god, really? Jesus, I didn't know. Oh my, these people sometimes. I wish I would do a face reading for her. Maza hi aa jab. One second, I want to show it to my husband also. You want to see my ex best friend? See, एकदम हम शक्ल. His look literally right now was like, जो डबल चिन नहीं थी वो भी आ गई ऐसे 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 करके. ओ गुड लॉर्ड, आई मीन आई डोंट नो. व्हेन गलती से मेरे सामने आ जाए, देखो आई एम अ वेरी फॉरगिविंग पर्सन, ठीक है. मेरे को गुस्सा आता है, आई हेट पीपल, आई से वर्स थिंग्स, बट जो सामने आते हैं ना, आई फॉरगिव देम. आई बी लाइक, एक ही जिंदगी है, क्या करेंगे इतने गिले शिकवे रख के, तो आई कीप फॉरगिविंग एवरीवन. बट दिस वुमन, नॉट इवन वुमन, शी इज जस्ट अ किड इन द स्कूल. Like always, she'll never grow up. Who am I to say all of these things? Sorry, God. I want good karma for myself. But when I see this female, galti se bhi in front of my friend I'm talking about, not this female, I'm not going to be nice. I am just going to be like, oh no, I was just dancing. Haath lag gaya kya? Thud. Yeah, like the smile and that mini girl energy, definitely. मुझे आपको कब से पूछना था, विल यू कोलैब विथ मी? रील आई एम आस्किंग अबाउट. क्या करना है? तुम्हारे जैसे पोज देना है? रेश, एक मैं तुमको सवाल करना चाहती हूँ. जस्ट बीइंग स्ट्रेट अप फ्रंट, ओके? तुम्हारे बाल देखो और मेरे बाल देखो. आज मैंने इनका ये हाल बना के रखा है. I was done with them. Like I have very voluminous hair, okay? If I leave them, you will see they are like this. But you imagine, matlab from which angle do you think I can perform in a reel with you? And I should be doing exactly what? Pose like you? Oh my. I mean, nobody wants to see that. Trust me. जिस तरीके से मैं हूं, अरे ठीक है, मैं चुप बैठती हूँ. पहले तो मैं जूही को टेक्स्ट कर रही हूँ. राइट नाउ रेशमा, मेरा और तुम्हारा ब्रेकअप हो गया है. ओके, मैं इधर ही हूँ. आई डोंट थिंक शी इज कमिंग अप, बट ओके. She is in between work, is what she says. So she has some work call. No problem. She's sent in just for a short read, and I was just hoping that she takes 5 minutes. कल रात को ही भेजा था उसने, but I couldn't read because I was asleep, and she thought the stream is still on जबकि मैंने stream end कर दी थी. Oh, that. Yeah, this is okay. But there is someone who knows me also, and if they see it, they are going to be like, oh my god. I will do that. I don't mind, but I don't know what exactly you want me to do in that, right? Like I can do all the funky stuff. I cannot be like girly, and I can be very comedy types. Understanding, right? Yeah, share it with me and let's see if we can do it. Hmm, interesting. I guess I should be going from here. And guys, thank you so much. Spiritual knowledge, wow, आज मैंने जो रीडिंग की स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज के लिए अलग लेवल पे थी भाई. ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस आया नहीं मेरे को कभी. Anyways, Resh, take care. I'll text you on WhatsApp. यहाँ पे शायद से I'm just going to end the stream, probably in another 5 to 10 minutes. I'm just gonna go now and trouble my husband. That's all you have to do at the end of the day. You shared it with me. Where? On Instagram? Then I'll check it. Okay. Thank you, girls. And thank you to each and every one of you who helps me keep going. Lots of love. And I'm keeping my camera off in case I get a payment for reading. I will definitely turn my camera on and read for you all. Till then, take care, or else I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.